good sausage roll.
Nice.
I've had a terrible pie.
Okay.
And I've had an $11 peanut butter toast. I've had the real Melbourne experience, and I'm hungry.
After all that, I'm just hungrier than ever.
I'm shaking, man.
Oh, God. Look, I think that does sound pretty typically Melbourne as well. I think an $11 peanut butter on toast that's something else, man.
It was that, or it was a $9 croissant. I had to choose one or the other, and the peanut butter protein was calling me.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think we need to keep our strength up today as well. Today's been a long day. And I think, look, especially the major experience, right, you're going to have a lot of times where you just can't, you want to stay in the venue, right? You don't want to, head out halfway through. You don't want to go get some food. You want to bring stuff. You want to be, fueled. You want to be ready. You want to get some games in as well.
I've paid to get a flight. I've paid accommodation. I've paid for the venue.
Yeah.
I'm here. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's all these people. I've been watching Melee and Ultimate and now doubles from both. Well, I don't know when doubles happens for Melee, but for this, I've been watching everything. I don't want to miss it. I want to eat my toast.
Bihate in the chat. Where in New South Wales smashes? Bihate. Tatsuya, I'm right here. We're right here.
We're here.
What's going
We're
on?
holding the fort down.
Now we've actually had a pretty decent showing from New South Wales. I believe everyone, at least from, I think, majority of people, I think from BKB managed to make it through. Morgone made it out winner's side, which is insane.
He's crazy, man.
And
that kid goes wild.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dugong's Morgone. Yeah, Dugong's, I think, making it out loser's side. Just it was a 3-0 bit close to L versus Dugong's.
I have terrible news.
Uh-oh.
Frogo made it out as well, loser's side, but guess who he's fighting tomorrow?
Oh.
It's Dugong.
Oh, man.
Loses round 1.
Oh, man. That's also one of the hard parts about Melbourne being so close to Sydney is, there's almost always got to be team kills from New South Wales, regardless of where we go.
Yeah.
Man. Well.
It's an unfortunate fact of life, but with so many of us here, some bodies have to line the floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the meantime, the next double set is coming up. We have Morgone, who we just spoke about, and Scobo. I have no idea who Morgone's going to go. And we have Beet and P9. A deadly duo. I've seen them make it very far in doubles brackets before. I believe at BAM, they made it to grand finals.
I think so, yeah. I believe they've definitely made it incredibly far in so many capacities, in so many brackets too. Yeah, I think P9 previously, for players who didn't know, P9 previously a static duo with Incy, but I think almost at a similar time to where Incy sort of disappeared from the scene, moving to greener pastures. Beet also moving in from Newcastle as well. So I think when a door closes, a window opens. And that window is one of the most feral birds I think I've ever seen on a Smash Bros. Screen.
You don't want to look at that beak. That beak does damage.
Absolutely.
And then you got the little kid next to him.
Just when you think you've managed to get through, you just get a little flick in the nose, and you're like, oh, I'm back off stage. Oh, bowling ball. Okay, yeah, my bad. Okay.
Why does the bowling ball do that?
Oh, it's egregious. I mean, it's. If it was on any other character, I'd be really, really annoyed. If it was some anime character, dropping these incredible ball of death coming down, but it's just a guy with his eyes wide open, just dropping bowling balls, and it's just the whole kitchen sink. I think it's still annoying. Don't get me wrong. It's still annoying to play against, but it's so funny to watch. It's so funny to watch.
You just have to accept that this silly man is going to do silly things, and you got to stop that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot harder when you've got the big bird behind him. Morgone and Scobo. We have not spoken about them really yet. Scobo has had a crazy rise in Victoria over the last year, becoming one of the top representatives. I believe ranked in the top 5 of the PR recently.
I think 5th as of, the last couple of days. I think was when they released the most recent PR. An incredible showing. And I think Scobo has... Oh, God. Double Rob? Okay.
I actually think this potentially might backfire because both Beet and P9, their characters do very well against projectile characters. Pocket and Reflector and all. See how this goes.
By the same token as well, I mean, Morgone for the longest time has been known as, one of the biggest specialists of Donkey Kong. What the hell does Donkey Kong do against, Villager and Falco?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the Mario would come out as it did earlier in singles today, but let's see how this goes. This could go any which way. I'm seeing the Nares coming out from P9. Pretty much lagless. Whoa, everyone is bunched up already.
Yeah, and speaking of, it looks like Beet has now lost a second stock. He's now down to his last stock.
What?
Whoa! Okay.
Oh, okay, you know what? I lied. Double Rob, that's the go. That's the plan.
It's working, yeah. Now, look, I don't want to be that guy. Do we know which Rob is which? They both look exactly the same. I actually do not know.
And they both got the same tag.
They do, yeah. I didn't quite catch who was who, so look, we'll have to figure it out. I mean, let's maybe just go based on vibes. You know? We have to just kind of figure out, look, who's the saucy
more?
one, who's the the zero to death one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the one on the far left, the blue. I'm gonna say that's Scobo. That's my guess.
I was gonna say it's Morgone.
God damn it!
Far out. Oh no. All right. Look, let's just wait for this game to run its course. Man, I think honestly, it looks like it's going really quickly for the blue team, regardless of who's who.
Yeah, but Beet's been holding on to this stock very well. Has barely gotten hit since.
For sure. Yeah, and as you said that as well, we did lose another Rob stock. P9 going to be continuing their onslaught. They've also pocketed something, I would assume, maybe the gyro?
If you pocket gyro, do you not get it back for Rob?
I don't think you do. I mean, realistically, there's always a second gyro on the screen, but I don't think you do. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to find out what he brings back out.
The momentum that the Rob fellas once had, it's sort of flying away now. Beet's been holding on to this stock, only 66% in the past minute. Edge guarding the next Rob. Oh, misses the back air, but gets the next. Just a frame trap there. Already got one of the Robs down to last stock.
Yeah.
The other holding on barely at 100%.
Yeah, even stock count for the people watching at home as well. It looks like 110, 114 on the dark blue Rob. We got a light blue on last stock. I mean, I think, yeah, P9 seems to be the stock tank as well. Just sort of survival is their biggest instinct right now.
Yeah.
Especially if Beet, was down to the last stock so quickly. P9 really needs to be playing on the defense. Beet, meanwhile, seems to be getting hyper-aggressive, and never mind, gets the axe to boot.
You know what? I think you're right. The light blue Rob is Morgone, because once that stock left, had a little reaction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. All right, that might be useful. Oh, jeez. Look, after all this, it actually seems as though the blue team is down. They're down a stock. I don't know how this has changed so quickly. Beet is... Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Oh, getting the jab. Wow,
Genius.
okay, well done.
That was so smart.
Holding down the fort. Okay, all right. But again, we've taken a stock, so it looks like we're even against all odds.
Once again, a 0% Beet, terrifying, but 170%, you're gone. Beet is all by himself.
Oh,
but
wait a second.
Yeah, which one is...
Oh, no.
Oh,
no! An errant SC coming out from the light blue. Looks like that might have been... Oh, no, the dark blue was Morgone.
What is this comeback? What is that upbeat?
Oh, man. That is not where you want it to be in a situation.
I was going to ask before who's going to do the Rob 0 to death, but it seems that only one of them has the chance, if at all. No reaction to that roll. Playing it very safe now.
Really just going to have to see.
Back air. And somehow,
man.
Beet losing the first two stocks within the first 30 seconds, claws it back and takes game one.
Jeez Louise. I don't understand how they managed to bring that back. I mean, the SD definitely didn't help. But, I mean, considering Beet, I think it genuinely lost two stocks in the first maybe like 45 seconds. That's out of this world. I don't know how they managed to bring that one back.
He's got a cheeky smile on his face. That's the smile of someone who just said, oh, cool, all I need is one stock.
Oh, gosh. All right. Now, game number 2 might tell a different story.
Run it back.
Please do. Yeah, let's see.
This is still first to 2, right?
I think it is. Yeah, winners quarters. I think winners semis for top 8, I think will all be best of 5. Winners quarters, I think, yeah, we're still rocking best of 3 for now.
Alright.
Especially, I think we also were a little bit delayed, I think. Oh, hang on.
What are you doing? You are getting so angry out there.
Now, hang on a second. How do you get ledge traps? Hang on.
Oh, you stay in the air? Oh, okay, you know, we'll take the damage. There's not much you can really do at that point. I don't know villager setups, but the damage on the leftmost Rob already, barely holding on. This is terrifying.
Okay, but good tech though, at least holding on to the stock so far. Getting them back out of dodge. No, actually throwing them back into the fray. I guess there's a good amount of value in not just necessarily like back throwing people to get them off stage, but also kind of throwing them into like the chaos. because, you know, if you throw someone in and then, you know, their teammate is just like trying to wallop somebody and all of a sudden they, you know, stack on double the amount of damage, that's pretty decent, as opposed to just chucking some off stage and then you immediately get, you know, just reversal.
And
That's not bad.
Oh, good
yeah.
up air. There's so many multi-hits that you have to look out for as well, especially with Falco on board. We've seen some shield pokes. These Robs, they're so susceptible as well, which is why Beet got that reverse stock take last time. But he's holding strong this time. Only 45% on the board. Without that early lead, the Robs are falling quite quickly. Already lost this stock, or almost. Just barely holding on.
Once again, it looks like Scobo getting knocked all the way up, but just going straight back to the other side of the stage.
Oh, there goes the gyro. Holding on to it. Oh, and there it goes immediately. Back air to take it.
I will say as well, I think we are definitely seeing one of the instances. I know that we were saying briefly earlier that P9 and Beet had been a relatively static team for the last maybe like year or so. At least somewhat, but I think meanwhile this might be the first time Morgone and Scobo have teamed with each other. And I think, you know, sort of synchronization, I just think like overall just, oh man, the axes of follow-up, that's terrifying, dude.
He's got blood in his eyes, man. He sees it.
He's got blood on that axe as well. Dude, that metal has seen some, you know, hard times.
But going back to what you were saying, they're very new. It's New South Wales and Victoria, a co-foundation you don't really see ever.
No, absolutely, yeah. And I think like doubles realistically, like Sydney doesn't really do it all that much, so it's very, very rare to have a lot of like New South Wales like static doubles teams perform super, super well. But I mean, I also think just that practice. Oh man, that back air got extended so hard by that tree.
I didn't even think that was a possibility. Wow, so smart.
I think, yeah, also just like the fact that the yellow team is making such good use of each other's follow-ups, whether it is just, you know, Beet extending something off the, oh, hang on, wait, foot's still down there, and yet, wait, huh?
We've got a pretty big stock difference right here. The yellow team both on 2 and the Robs both on 1. Damage very quickly piling up. One of the gyros pocketed. Trying to catch a jump there with that back air, but P9 holding strong, getting hit by the multi-hit. That's the problem with it, but what can you really do? Whoa! Like a cowboy.
He rides in on his steed, made of explosives. what a king.
Oh!
Get out of here. Oh, man. All right.
And suddenly, it was all ones across the board.
See you later, Village Cowboy. He's been sent skyward. Oh, hang on. Great catch there, actually, on Beet's side B. So now we are in... Well, yellow team's definitely holding center stage.
Once they're both not being pressured to hell and back off stage, both Robs seem to like pressuring Beet. They know that's the big scary one.
For sure. I mean, it's the one that they took so many stocks from, you know, so quickly earlier. All right, now...
Oh, ooh! That gyro might have done something beautiful, but just one hit. We'll take it.
And P9, meanwhile, has been taking a lot of straight hits. Ooh!
Oh, no! And then there was one. Oh, goodbye.
What
That's just a trap. You can't get out of that. Terrifying. Beet and P9 progress further in bracket. Off to semis.
Oh, God. Yeah, look, it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation there. Holding shield on the up smash and then immediately just getting converted into a net. Ah, that's bad.
They didn't even have a chance to start any combos. There might have been